Yes, I have it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another D&D session. I know it's been a while. Hi.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. We're back, though. What's up, Fire King? How you doing? Yeah, shit's been weird and wacky and wild. If you weren't here last time, Rex got a cool new weapon now. If you want to
There's a
read
lot
what
that
it
happened.
does and explain to your friends, you can at some point. But yeah, Lowe's dead. That's cool.
Depression.
A card was drawn from the deck of many things.
Indeed.
That was pretty cool.
Yep.
Scary but cool.
What was
Very
the
scary.
card? Speaking of,
I
It
wanna
was the
see it
sun.
happen
It was
again.
the sun. We
yes.
got the helmet telepathy because we had that whole thing about what constitutes as a wondrous magic item.
The power of the sun.
Sunrise,
Sunset.
sunset.
There's just a bottle of Sunny D.
Yeah.
The Sunny D good though.
I love Sunny D.
You know who doesn't love Sunny D? Orange.
D. I
Orange.
don't love Sunny D. It tastes
What?
miserable.
Cause you're weird.
You know,
Is-
it's just a
I don't
mid
like
flavor.
Sunny
It's
D
not the
either.
worst. It's not the best.
Zero
Thank you,
no.
What about
Zero
the
also
Pink
doesn't
Good
like.
If I'm gonna
Sunny
have a
D.
drink like Sunny D, I'm gonna get a Capri Sun.
Capri Sun is
Honestly,
base though.
If I'm gonna drink orange juice, I just want fucking
Orange juice.
Tropicana.
You want? I
Ugh,
prefer simply myself, but sure.
disgusting. Disgusting. You're both wrong.
You're wrong, Biz. You're wrong.
No.
But it's okay. We can still be friends.
Forgive me, y'all. I'm still kind of prepping-ish.
It's all good. It's all good.
I was ready,
It's
but
okay.
like
shall
then I forgot
entertain-
about Rex's fucking weapon.
The fire, you should give us
Weapon.
Chad
we will discuss and entertain.
I believe Chadic Inspiration is thank you for the shark care package. I believe Chadic Inspiration is active.
Let me refresh.
You want me to give it a chest roll?
Well, I mean, I
No.
think it's active.
No, I don't see it.
Let me
It's on your rewards.
God
Yeah,
damn
it's
it.
not.
It is not.
Son of a bitch.
It is not redeemable. Nope.
It's not even there.
Yeah. Let me fix it.
It's not
Get
even.
good, Brian. Get good.
It's been a while. Shut up. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Ohio.
Gozaimasu.
We're all
so glad
terrible people.
All of you
All
are
of us.
weebs.
This is
We
why
are
we're friends.
all bad. All right. It's now active. It should be at least.
I cannot say.
Okay, set
No,
zero.
should've.
I see it.
Okay, well,
my
immediately
God.
we got a Chadic Inspiration.
Let's go.
Biz, you wanted to roll before, right?
Yeah, I want to roll. It's my turn. You got to
You got
roll
it, Biz.
freely.
I
Oh,
rolled
what's that?
Rhino King.
Monty
No.
rolled for you guys. Should I take
No,
that?
no.
Yes, you should take
Yeah,
that. from
yeah,
Mommy.
yeah,
That's
take
just
it, take
good.
it, take it for
Nah,
money,
it's
take it for
bad
money.
wheel time.
Take it for money. God damn it! Why is it every time it's me?
You do not understand how close that was to the deck of many things.
God damn it, no.
Oh, that sounds so amazing.
You don't understand how close that was. It has the smallest sliver on that wheel, and you were so close.
Please, for the love of Christ,
Oh, that
no.
was funny though.
Not again.
Never again. Ooh.
So anybody want to give a full recap of what happened last time? Or
I can.
at least the plan for today. All right, babe, go ahead.
Okay, so last time on Dragon Ball Z Kai,
You
We-
used I, how dare you?
I was ass.
yeah, I don't remember. I know that we were in the mansion, and then we went away
were.
from the mansion because we were going to get Gwen out, and
Yeah,
we were gonna do some other shit.
Your
but-
grandfather passed on finally.
Oh yeah, that's right. R.I.P. Grandpa. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Grandpa.
R.I.P.
Rip Grandpa. Rip Grandpa. All right.
Grandpa. Yeah. Which is really sweet. Now I remember that. And then we went to Lowe's church and we had done the not sacrifice, but we did the ritual.
Ghost
I guess-
communed with the dead.
Yeah, ghost communion with the with the not really the dead.
He
They're not really
channeled.
dead.
He basically super hardcore channeled divinity.
Yeah. And So
And almost died in the process.
you
Mhm.
did,
Oh, you
and
died
then
after
low
that.
sacrifice. And
So
low sacrifice
essentially-
yourself.
Essentially, what would have happened was he not only would have died, but he would have become Raphael.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
That
Oh.
would have been upsetting.
That would have been kind of cool to
Mildly.
see, though.
That would have been super cool, but mildly upsetting.
And then he
Yeah.
would have taken a nap because he's Ghost.
And then
And
there was
normally
a
Ghost
the
takes a
deck of
nap.
many things had a card drawn from it. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
That was a pretty neat little interaction with you
All right.
and
And so today's plan, I believe, is the gang's gonna go to the library, but we're gonna see what they're gonna do. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's roll some dice.
Woo!
The floor is yours. The particles in the air of the now deceased Lo are still lingering. The heavenly
It's
presence
like
of Gwen.
evening now, right?
It is evening, correct?
Should we stay the night? It's rather late.
And I think we should. It
Sounds
probably
good.
is best.
Also, we could take care of the animals for the night as well. And
I feel like the animals can take care of themselves, but
Can we
yeah,
at least
but they don't have low.
can we at least tell my father?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Sending
You
stone
want to call
time.
him? I'll hand you over the sending stone.
Yeah, I'll call my dad.
You feel the channel of magic go through it, and as it does so, a voice comes through the other side. Yes, hello.
Hi, Bonbon.
Ah, Miss Chipper. How can I be of
Are you-
assistance to you this evening?
Are you with my dad?
Yes, as it is time for me to give him his medicine, but he is trying to hide from me.
Well, we will be heading to the library, but I also wanted to tell you guys about. I'll basically Chipper will tell them about the church and kind of what happened to Lo, and ask Bonbon if there's like anything or anyone that we can send to maybe come help the church while we're away or something.
Not that I am aware of. However, I do know that that place tends to find a way of replacing its caretaker when the time comes.
Oh. Well, I guess we can leave it by itself, but I was just making sure. Thank you, Bonbon.
Absolutely. Could I pass a message on to your father?
Sure.
What would that be?
Oh. Tell him just to take his medicine.
Your daughter says
And
to
also-
take your medicine. No!
and that I love him very much.
And she loves you. She doesn't sound like it.
If you take your medicine, that means you don't love me.
Lies!
If you don't take your medicine. Good luck, Bonbon.
Oh, don't tell me good luck. I
Not to
don't
tell
need
him.
it.
I know you don't.
Before the connection is dropped, you hear, "Ah!" and then it goes out.
My
I'll hand-
experience, there's no such thing as luck.
Must
Oh,
have been
for
Big
my
Needle.
dad, he'll need it all. He'll need all the luck he gets. I'll hand those stone back to Richard. Thank you.
Thank you. Of course. Before it gets too late, there are a couple of more things I wanted you to do. Axton, you have a ring that has not achieved its full potential. If you want to tonight, I can summon in an elemental real quick for you to fight, for you all to fight.
Ooh.
Sure, sounds like fun.
As long as you participate in the slaying of said elemental, then you will be able to fly.
Sounds like fun.
Other things as well.
We'll definitely have to go outside for this, though.
Oh, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Nah, just destroy the whole place. Fine.
No!
Destroy the whole place.
We don't want to destroy it for the new person.
We can.
No!
Think about it. We'll build it from the ground up.
This is after I went and got Axton when he walked into the distance.
Correct.
Yeah.
I got I bring him back.
Oh yeah, I forgot I walked that.
You did.
You were
Because of
called
Gwen.
Rex's best
You were told
friend.
that you were his best friend. That's correct.
Buddy.
As you walk in, Rex exclaims this.
I turn around and walk out again.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Don't leave. That's his
Exit.
buddy.
I mean, Rex, if you want to fight the elemental as well, you're more than welcome to.
Yes.
This'll be fine. I just want to watch.
We'll go out, find the clearing, make sure there's no animals nearby.
Yimminimnolls.
All right, so you do so.
Yep.
And an air elemental is a challenge rating 5, so we're not even gonna say you
Well-
guys fight it.
Aww.
Well,
It's
actually,
level 5.
I can do. It's an elemental of challenge rating 5 or lower.
Well, yeah, air elemental's 5. So like you guys will kill it. You're level
actual big
15,
air elemental. Yeah.
No, we're
We
level
slap it.
14.
14. You'll still kill the shit out of it.
We slap
True.
it dead.
Shush.
What if this is just a challenge that Axton has to do on his own?
It's not though.
Yeah.
Also, he's
But
level
it
14. That's like asking someone to kick a puppy. Like, what do you?
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like
Fine, I guess
fun.
I'll just look.
Sounds like fun.
Rex, what's your alignment?
Good.
Yeah, it's not anymore.
Oh, chaotic neutral, I think. Let me check. Alignment is
You didn't say that in character though, so
no.
bitch.
He just said it in Floridian.
Exactly.
Any hoozle.
I
You
think
do it.
elemental just refers to a group of creatures and not just particularly the air elemental. So,
Does it?
well, yeah, because conjure elemental I can get like steam mephits and gargoyles and stuff like that.
Or but it's 1, right? It says 1. It says A. An elemental of challenge rating
Correct.
5 or lower.
Yeah, correct.
Just summon a combined combination of all of them.
Of all of them.
All right. So yeah,
Just
you kill
summon
it.
all
I'm
of
just
them
gonna say you
elemental.
kill it. There's no point
Yeah.
in running a fight where you guys are just gonna beat up an orphan. Like we're not doing that.
But
Like
we
it's gonna spawn in and then die. There's no
And
point.
then bang, it dead.
Bang. Ding.
I shall like pull
So what
up
are you
my
doing?
Psychic.
Chad of
I'm
inspiration.
I am pulling up your stream so I
Another
can
one?
farm.
Another one?
Another one.
That
Can I
was
do
really
this
We're
one?
using these early.
Who's rolling?
You want that fucking deck of many things so bad? Jesus.
I wanna
Oh,
roll
not
if
me
that's
this
okay.
time. Yeah,
Can I
roll,
roll?
roll. Go, go, go,
Awesome.
yeah.
do it.
7.
No,
Oh my gosh, another 7.
we're cursed.
Deck of many things, please.
We're cursed. Please, for the love of Christ.
All right. So, as you are getting ready for the evening, you hear a large crackle of lightning outside as it begins to rain. And then I need, well, I guess it would be passive perception. So what is passive percept?
I believe the highest here is 17 from both myself and Axton.
I'm a
Yeah.
15.
I'm a 15.
So you'll hear, well, Kaboom won't hear this, but y'all will hear this.
Yeah, 7.
You begin to hear a commotion stirring in the distance. Right around where the griffins were.
No. Okay.
No, no.
No.
As Chipper runs full speed out of the chapel.
Yep. Chipper gonna turn straight into a griffin to get over to the baby.
So as
To
you
the
begin to
babies.
fly into the air, you see that the lightning has struck a tree. It has fallen and has caught fire.
Okay.
That's lit.
Okay.
I'd be.
Wait.
And the fire is spreading across the savannah.
Is there like?
Oh dear.
Oh.
Kaboom is just
We're gonna
wondering
do
why is
element
someone
of the
running?
mind here, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, saying that, I will cast Conjure Elemental again, but I will choose water. I will
Fair.
summon a water elemental, or at least an elemental of level 5.
Yeah,
So, yeah, try
absolutely.
it.
I want
Do
to
it
save the babies.
All right,
And
I
I'll
need
be
you
like,
to give
"Yeah,
me
go put out
animal
the fire."
handling. You are a
As
griffin, so I
a
will give you
griffin.
advantage. But remember, you're using the griffin's stats.
Yep, I got it. Please load faster. Okay.
Please load faster.
Please load faster. Okay. Animal handling. Okay, okay. Remembering how to play this game. Aha. So, animal handling is my wisdom. What a wisdom for Griffin.
Are you pretty wisdomous?
So that's a 9. It's gonna be a 9 because that's a +1 to my wisdom as a griffin. Oh wait, you said with advantage. Oh wait,
Yes,
no.
correct.
Never. Okay, I'm gonna roll one more time. Aha, I forgot. Oh, that's gonna be a 21, baby, 21.
So the griffins are stirring. They're quite afraid. Why didn't you just roll animal handling check?
Because it's the
Oh.
Griffin's.
Yeah, 'cause
profession.
Griffin-
Oh,
It's
that's
different
right.
from
That's
me.
right. That's right. That's right. It's cool. I'm the DM. I should know all this. But I don't. That's my secret. All right. So as you approach the griffins, they are panicked, but you are able to collect them and bring them closer to you and get them out of the way as the water elemental kind of just rolls over the tree and puts out the fire.
Yeah. I mean, Ka.
And you successfully put it out.
Whew.
Savannah being a bit damaged, as you begin to see something pushing through the brush.
I'll put the baby somewhere down somewhere safely. What do I see what the fuck it is? Since
It's pushing through the brush. So what are we doing?
I will.
After
Once the water elemental's done putting out the fire, I'll call it to my side.
It sloshes over to you.
Oh my
Is
god, you have
anybody
your own
doing
personal
anything?
GUI. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
let's
look
go
at
to
the
it.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
I don't know
Let's
what
go.
there is for me to
Can have,
do,
like,
so
Kaboom, we want to try to investigate as well.
So you walk towards it, and it breaks the line of sight to through the grass, and you see a smaller turtle approach you. Very fairly young for a turtle.
Oh, good evening there.
Good evening. And who might you be?
Ah!
Ah, yes,
my na-
Chipper.
I am Richard Nathaniel Gregory III. It's a pleasure to meet you.
That is a mouthful.
I
I will not be saying that name. Ah, yes.
I am Rex, but they call me Big Dumb.
Interesting.
Because he is.
action.
Pleasure to meet you. I am Wade.
Steve.
I'm Steve. I'm Wayne.
My name
I was
is
really hoping
Wade.
his name would be Behold.
No. That would have been really funny.
I was thinking it'd be like Lolo or something like that. like,
Behold.
Where did you come from?
I hail from
Where'd you
where
go?
all turtles hail from. A small
ocean?
island off the coast.
Ah,
I
Well,
heard
then
that
myself.
my sister, I should say, had passed, and one of us had to come and be the savior of these lands. And I
Y'all
shall
work
be
I was about
its
to say.
caretaker. Well,
You all- that
in a
was very
world
fast.
of magic, one can arrive quite quickly.
got
Our
this-
is
home
fair.
has an altar that allows us to travel to this specific point. We have protected
Teleport
these
altar.
lands for quite some time.
Well, I'm glad somebody's here to help the animals.
Ah,
Might I ask, are you the ones that dispatched Lo?
we
kill her, no.
didn't. We did not kill her. No. She perished in the process of helping us out and keeping our friend from dying.
Ah, the
Was
most noble
unfortunate.
pursuit. It was unfortunate, but it is a noble pursuit of one to give their lives for another. Let us all bow and give our thanks to Sister Lo. And he gets down on his knees and bows down with his face in the grass.
I have a question, Brian.
Okay.
Is this Master Oogway?
Go ahead and take inspiration.
All turtles are just Master Oogway. Don't worry about
Just
it.
this one
Bro.
is Master Oogway.
Yeah, I'm just like, as soon as you said it, I'm just like, this reminds me of Master Oogway.
If you ask
He's
his
so
last
white.
name, his last name's literally Oogway.
Wave
Uh,
Oogway.
After a moment of being like, okay, I will also, I will mimic his actions. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful.
Does
Chipper will
anyone
bow
else?
as the Chipper
I'm
will
not
bow
looking-
as the griffin.
I guess I do too as well.
I'm
Kaboom
gonna
does
look
not.
over at. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Kaboom does not bow.
I'm gonna look over at Richard and go, "What's happening here? Like, I'm confused."
I
Why is he
believe
trying to eat dirt?
we are respecting Lo's sacrifice.
Ah, so we put face to dirt for that. Got it. And then Rex will just kind of like try to mimic the pose.
I just imagine him just straight up from standing, just falling forward onto his face.
That's basically what it is.
You see him rise from the ground. He puts his hands together. And he mutters something in Sylvan. Very quietly so.
I could understand it.
Would you like to try to hear what he says?
Yes.
I do
I would.
too.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me perception checks.
As a fucking griffin. Okay, good. Hold on.
21.
Oh, perception.
Oh, I could just click on
What
your
if
one
this
and
is
roll
good? What
it.
if this is better? Oh.
Perception.
Oh, I only got a 6. That's a 6 for me.
I rolled 13. I'm gonna use my inspiration for these. Why not?
It seems to...
Immediately
Okay,
you want to use?
that's
Okay.
fair.
Oh, why not?
So it seems to be a prayer. And what he says is, our job is never done, but thank you for your sacrifice, is essentially what he says.
Mhm.
And he kind of walks past you all towards the church. Are you doing anything?
I think Chipper will double check the area to make sure that no other animals are hurt or anything.
There's a couple charred worms, but everybody's okay.
Okay.
Kaboom will open the doors for him.
He walked past you.
Oh, shit. Kaboom will now open the doors after he walks past.
You see him kind of feel each altar, each pew, I should say, and count the rings. As he walks down and past everything, you see him admiring what is in here. He stops at each of the statues and he prays. And he approaches the altar and he picks up the book and he holds his hand over it. And you see the insignia as almost comes to life. And once spelling Lo in Sylvan, now spells his name. And he puts it down and he walks behind the altar. And he goes, "Now, how can I be of service?"
Well, we were planning on staying the night, if you would allow us to.
All are welcome.
Much appreciated.
I assume Lo shared you the stipulation of saying.
Remind
Did
me
we
of that
Hey,
again.
the last time we were here?
Yeah.
I didn't think we did. I thought we moved out pretty quickly.
You
Oh
did
no,
not
we
stay.
did. Yeah, we did stay the night once. Yes, but she didn't say anything.
About stipulations?
Yeah, she didn't say anything
Yeah.
about that.
At least I don't recall anything.
No bother at all. Simply, when the need arises, act. That is all we ask.
Oh, that's too easy.
Just like we did earlier.
Was that you that stopped that blaze?
Well,
Well,
technically it was Richard.
Well, most of us.
It was me, yes.
Ah, and he walks over to you and he gets down and bows. And in Sylvan, he says, "Praise be to those that would sacrifice time and effort to save these lands." And he gets up and he kisses each of your cheeks and then walks behind the altar again.
Kaboom wipes his cheek.
It was Richard.
You wiped Richard's cheeks.
You wipe Richard's cheeks with a napkin.
Yeah. I know you don't like getting dirty.
Oh my
I'm
god.
I'm gonna like kneel down and whisper in Kaboom's ears, something around the lines of, "I think this guy has a few screws loose."
It is rude to speak of someone
You're both
in
the
talk,
such
same.
Rex?
harsh tone.
You're both the same.
You're both the same.
If you are to stay here, I would ask you to have more decorum.
Okay.
You do know what decorum means, don't you, Rex?
He does.
No.
Yep.
Right.
Be good. Bad is no good.
Wow, Kaboom, I'm proud of you. You're actually learning.
Now, you have free range of these lands. Do with them as you would please. The only thing that we ask is you preserve the wildlife. I must
course.
now away and anoint the chapel. And he steps away into the back.
There's one other thing I wanted to do tonight, Chipper.
Yes.
Would you mind showing me that dance?
Yes. Okay.
Let's go back
Chipper's no
outside.
longer. Yeah. Chipper's no longer Griffin. We go outside.
Well, you were Griffin. So when he asked, you go, "Ah!"
And you fly back out.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yeah. And then I turn back into a regular Chipper. Okay.
What's up, Zero?
Go.
No, nothing. I was clearing my throat.
You said I. Don't back down now.
I didn't say I. I was clearing my throat.
Oh. I heard I. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna show Richard the dance.
Richard, I need you to go ahead and give me a performance check.
One performance check coming right up.
Let's go.
Ah, it's not so bad. A 15.
Let's go.
So with a 15, you begin to mimic her movements, and slowly but surely, Chipper, you begin to see an aura form around him. And it is an interesting aura. It is two colors.
Oh.
It is blue, which you know to be the essence of, calm and the ocean, the waves. And then there's also green in there, but it's not the light green, the one that speaks of nature. It is a deeper green. It is almost floral in pattern.
Ooh.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Groovy. Okay. 16.
So the 16, you surmise that this is the influence of his new friend.
That means you can do it this time instead of being a robot.
Gaia's presence is showing through in his aura.
Yeah. I think Gaia is helping you this time around. Richard?
Oh, really? As I continue to just wave my arms around and spin and do my best.
You begin to feel the warmth that you felt when you spoke to Gaia sort of envelop you, and then the feeling passes.
You might be right in that regard.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that you have the nature vibe now. Kind of loosened you up a little bit.
Was I really that stuck up?
Only on occasions. Just like telling my dad everything. She
Only
walks
the,
back
only the
inside.
things that he should have a right to know.
No.
She pouts as she walks inside. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go take an enthusiastic walk.
What would you like to do on your
I'm
enthusiastic
gonna go hunt
walk?
vampires.
Just kind of look around, just explore.
Well, what are you trying to, where are you going? Are you going around the land trying to survey it? Are you looking for something specific?
Surveying, making sure nothing tries to get in, or nothing nothing other nature like fire or something happens again.
This is fair. So you begin to walk around, and you notice a small rodent has perched itself on your foot about halfway through your walk.
A baby.
Child.
Another
Yeah.
blind mouse.
No.
It is munching on what looks to be an acorn seed.
The secret fourth blind mouse.
Will.
I will not do anything. I would just stand still and let it finish. 'Cause if I do anything, I know Chip will yell at me. If
As you let it finish, another one shows up.
Another one.
And then another one.
No.
And then
Excellent, is
5
Batman.
more. They seem to be multiplying as you stand there. Until about 25 are kind of surrounding you. And the sound of their munching and chittering is very loud at this point. As they are all consuming acorn seeds.
I would just cover my ears.
It's not loud enough to hurt, but definitely noticeable.
Does Chipper hear this?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
As they all finish, they all kind of just stare at you. You know how mice kind of like let their nose wiggle and then they wipe it?
Yeah. Cute.
And they're all just kind of staring at you.
I stare
The
at them.
claw.
He looks at me, and I look at him.
looks
Long
at
eye
me.
contact.
Prolonged eye
You're locked in
contact.
this staring contest, what seems like forever. And then they all leave, and you see a little acorn seed left on your foot.
I take it and put it in my bag,
You have an acorn seed.
and I go back on my walk.
You finish your walk without any other significant events happening. Ghost, Kaboom, Rex, what are you guys doing?
Let's see. Rex doesn't really need to channel through his sword to talk to Gwen anymore, does he?
In fact, you can't.
Huh. Well, Rex is gonna attempt to learn this firsthand.
You channel, and you hear nothing in response.
It's weird not having her in the sword.
As you walk in, Chipper and Richard, you see him sitting in front of the altar, holding his sword out and like squinting and pressing his eyes together, trying to get it to happen.
I
He looks like
picture
he's
them
thinking
like
too
seeing
hard.
him all cross-eyed too.
Are you good,
Are you?
Rex?
Are you trying to talk to Gwen?
I was.
Well, I would assume that the same method would not work anymore since she's no longer inside of the sword.
She is free.
I know. I just thought it might have some communication to her.
Maybe you could try using the sending stone.
Would you like me to identify it and see if I can glean any further information?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, why not? I hand the
Give
the
me
sword there.
10 minutes.
You
hand
take
it
your
to them.
10. Kaboom, are you doing anything in this time?
Kaboom wants to check outside, just roam around.
As you're roaming, you do run into Axon having a staring contest. You don't interact with him. You kind of just watch as he picks up the acorn that was left for him and continue his walk.
Kaboom just looks in confusion, just like, what?
You two then see the small rat-looking creature begin to chew on a acorn seed on your foot.
Kaboom wiggles it off.
Doing so, it throws the acorn seed at your head and skitters into the distance.
Aww.
Kaboom takes the acorn seed, puts it in his pocket, and just mine now.
I'm fine now.
You see somewhere in floating text, the chipmunk will remember this. For a lack of a better name, because you don't know what it is.
His name's Alvin.
Oh my god.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh
No,
my God.
Theodore, come back.
It's definitely Simon.
100%.
Is there anything else you do on your walk?
Acorn. Kaboom is gonna just survey the area, check if there's any hostiles or
No, nothing hostile.
nothing hostile. Surprise.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
The world's not always out to get us, just sometimes.
The DM is
That's most of the time.
perception. I hope I got the right one. I'm stupid. I got the wrong one.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's persuasion.
That is
It's a
persuasion.
good roll, though.
Ooh. Oh,
As you were walking,
It's funny.
you don't notice as you step on a patch of grass. Someone goes, "Oh, what the? Oh God, it's you!" As you see a herringon stand up.
A herring guy.
Is that cotton?
Oh, that's
it's
cotton.
cotton.
Yeah,
Where'd you
I
come
know.
from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Yo.
What?
Did
Is that-
Kaboom meet Cotton? I don't think they ever had a conversation.
We did when we woke
did.
him up from being dead behind the couch.
Ah, was
Yup.
Kaboom there?
He was.
Yes.
Okay.
He was.
So yeah, you see Cotton standing in front of you, chewing on grass.
Is that your
Does he still
cotton?
have the serpent's dress on?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Well, it's been hard to find a place to stay when I have nothing.
You
I
don't
just have
any
the-
gold on you.
I just have the dress on my back.
Do you want to win some money? We could
Oh my
play a dice. We
God.
could play a dice game.
For what?
Oh, no!
Though I'm sure I could beat you, as the herringons are the superior species. I don't have anything to bet.
Your cape.
I'm not wearing a cape. I'm wearing a dress.
Oh, I'll take that then.
Oh my God.
But then I'll have nothing.
I could bet you 20 gold. Doesn't that sound good?
Give me persuasion. Axton, you'll see this happening.
Actively.
Persuasion.
gonna-
Okay, That's one that I failed. Okay.
I'm just gonna
13.
lean us on the side of a tree and just watch this happen.
Okay. Let me roll
Great.
for Cotton. Just fails. That's crazy. So he says, all right. I feel I could win. What's your terms? What's your game?
We're just going to roll 3 dice. Whoever rolls the highest.
I don't have dice.
either.
Okay. What dice are we rolling?
We're just gonna roll a. I think it's a. What dice do I have again? It's a
Probably just like a
1 to
D6.
20. 1 to 20.
You're
No,
gonna
1 to
roll
10.
the rigged fucking dice, aren't you?
Yeah, he's gonna roll the rigged dice. Oh,
Are you gonna let him
God.
roll the rigged dice too?
What?
Are you gonna let him roll the rigged dice too?
Hell no.
What dice do you have that he gets to use?
I got 2 normal
Oh
and
god.
4 rigged. No, 2 normal and 4 rigged.
Ooh,
He rolls his dice. It's a D10, yeah?
What I naturally get?
No. You have a D10, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm rolling for him. It's a fucking 1.
Can I use a luck point to give Kaboom bad luck?
It's a
I don't
rigged
know.
dice, so it wouldn't do anything.
Okay, can I give good luck to
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So what is that,
Fine, yay.
advantage?
Isn't that on a D20 check though?
I believe
Yeah,
it is.
but it's fun.
I'll let him do it. I'll let him do it for the rule of cool. What is that,
Like-
advantage?
Yep. You rolled the biggest
That's
number.
a 7. Oh, he gets a 10?
No, you roll again, then you choose. which one
Okay,
you use.
7. He gets a 7. I believe you could
Okay.
just make it a 10, can't you?
No. It's
No,
just
no,
a
no.
feat.
Kaboom.
Yes.
You could just make your dice a 10, can't you?
And it will always roll 8 and up.
Ah, okay.
So
That's right.
automatically. 8
Anything
and
lower
up.
than an 8 is an 8.
And we're rolling 2 dice.
Oh, 2 dice? All right. Anything lower than an 8 is an 8. So he needs a 10, essentially, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
That is a 7. 14. So you win.
Oh, he automatically loses.
Oh God.
Oh, man. Let's go gambling.
Swiping.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, Kaboom takes the clothing.
The now nude Cotton, tears in his eyes, kind of hops through the grass and away.
No.
You never should have gambled. Kaboom just goes back to the
I go find
housing.
Cotton.
You catch him. He goes back to the main path.
I
He
give
crawls
him,
right back under that bush.
I give him some spare clothing I have because I have some. I know that.
Why would you do this?
Do you not want the clothes?
No, I do. He takes them. He puts them on.
Let me give him like 2 gold. And-
He takes it and he kind of hugs your legs, and then he stands up and he brushes himself off and he goes, "Tell no one," and he hops away.
I mean, I'm not even sure I knew what happened.
You don't?
So
Yeah,
you
that's
see
right.
Kaboom walk back into the chapel as Richard is finished. So go ahead, Richard.
Identify gets casted, and what do I find?
Which one were you identifying again?
His sword. What was the Dawnbreaker or Bringer or whatever that.
Oh, okay. Code, do you want to give them the rundown, the skinny, as you will?
Okay, so basically, let me bring it up real fast. What's the biggest rundown that I need to give? Basically,
Just what it does.
Okay, yep, I gotcha. It has a +3 to attack and damage rolls. Blah blah. Blade has 3 charges of Dawn's Fury, so if I hit a creature with an attack, I channel Gwen's Might into the blade. Adds a 5d10 radiant damage. Can be used once per turn. Effulgence. I don't know if that's how you say it, but
Effulgence.
Effulgence. The blade glows hot like the sun. The next creature I kill starts to crack and blister before exploding in a burst of sunlight. All hostile creatures in a 10-foot radius make constant saves. On a fail, they take 2d6 radiant damage and are blinded. Morning Ray casts light cantrip at will while holding the sword. The light emits from the blade. And then if I kill a creature, I may choose, or if I'm about to kill a creature, I can choose to spare them into Dawn's Embrace. And if I do, heal 3d8 and the creatures evaporate along with everything it's carrying.
That doesn't sound like sparing them.
Well, you know what I mean. You move them on, essentially. Instead of eradicating them and sending them to the nine hells. Instead of sending them to the nine hells, you allow them to go into Gwen's Embrace. Is technically what happened.
Mercy killing.
You explain that. It's evaporated. They evaporate like loaded. What do you want from me? All right, Bunny Man, shut the fuck up.
Nothing about communing with Gwen or anything.
No, he is not able to attune or to. You know what I mean? Commune. Thank you.
I'll finish up and I'll take my eyes off the sword and I see Kaboom walking in with
the dress.
Kaboom, where did you get that?
Oh, I just found it. Here you go. You want it?
You found a maid dress.
Yeah, there was
in the middle of nowhere.
In this time of day.
At this time of day. Localized entirely within your kitchen.
Localized entirely within the kitchen.
I gambled with someone and won. Here you go.
Wait, who did you gamble with?
In one of the pockets is Cotton's calling card. Axton, go ahead.
I just walk in and go, he gambled Cotton.
Why?
He wanted to win money.
You cheated, didn't you?
No.
Yes. That for a second. Either way, I don't want the dress.
Wait, where's Cotton now?
Wait,
you left him? You left him out there without any clothing?
Don't worry.
He's naked and afraid.
Don't worry, I give him some stuff.
That was kind of you.
Thank you,
okay.
brother.
I'll give this robe to the turtle.
My God.
He's not up
Do you knock on his door?
Yeah, I knock on his door.
Oh my God. He answers. What can I do for you?
I got this for you. Here you go.
And his eyes kind of widen a little bit and his eyebrow furrows. A kind gift. It is a custom of my people to accept all kinds of generosity. I thank you. And he bows. You both bow at each other.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I just rubbed the bridge of my nose.
He gives you 5 gold pieces.
Well, very generous. Kaboom pockets the gold.
While that's happening, I will go and give the sword back to Rex. Well, it has definitely changed from what it used to be.
You notice, Richard, on the insignias and whatnot on the blade, they have changed from what they were before to be very long, wispy, a long, wispy hilt and handle, as well as runes on the side of it. You can't read, but they're etched in gold.
I'll give him a quick rundown of everything he can do. I believe the lack of Gwen's presence within the blade itself is the reason you cannot speak to her directly.
Isn't that your sword, Richard?
Technically speaking, yes, kind of. I found it.
Well, I mean, like your family sword.
Oh, yes. It was my grandfather's.
Oh.
Take it back. You're no longer allowed to use it. This is mine.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do with it? I don't have the gauntlets anymore.
Hang it up.
Hang it up.
No.
Hang it up to rust.
Well, that wouldn't be very fun.
I designated Rex as my stand-in for being a champion, and he shall remain so. As long as he stops killing strange, innocent, small creatures for funsies.
For funsies. Anyway.
What about screaming bananas?
I concur.
I will allow this.
Okay, screaming bananas it is.
I love how
Screaming
that was a
bananas.
traumatic event for us.
It was screaming. I fucking.
That and the frog.
Not the frog.
Oh, you're talking about
the
fucking-
frog that was actually a
Ow.
fucking fairy.
That's right.
He was something, all right.
That's still
No,
very
he was a
legit.
fairy.
That
fairy.
he was a fairy in a suit filled with rats.
Yeah. I kissed that.
Who still very much
forgot.
wanted to marry Chipper.
We released him from his mortal shell.
We did.
The real question is, where did he end up?
I
Dead.
don't know. I don't care.
Probably.
Staring through
Either
the
way.
window, just like
Either way.
Anyway.
Take your sword back.
No! My past.
My
Good
past
shot.
consequences have come down.
Either way, the sword is Rex's until a point where he is no longer able to do so.
Fair enough.
Alright, what are we doing?
Checking on Ghost.
Oh yeah, how is Ghost?
Yeah.
Aimlessly walking around.
What? Aren't you tired?
So nothing new.
You just went through quite an
Go
experience.
ahead and give me a Constitution save.
Four.
You get about 15 yards out and you pass out. He's in the field.
We bring it back in. Bring it back. Bring
Go
it
ahead
back
and
in.
give me an investigation check. Try to find him.
Okay.
Did I not see him when I was
I-
doing my?
Give me an
I also
investigation
want
check.
to try to find him.
We gotta go find them.
We'll have
You gotta go
we'll have
find him.
Axton do it first. We'll have Axton's count first.
Okay.
Also,
18.
okay, yeah, you find him. He's passed out in the bush. The brush, I should say. There's a small, what looks like a woodpecker kind of just sitting on him, pecking at his back of his head.
Oh.
I let it happen for a couple more minutes, and then.
Oh my
I
God.
take him.
You just sit there pondering life. This is pretty cool.
Nature. How wonderful.
Yep.
No, wait. Axton just starts like, this here is the the wild woodpecker. Yeah.
Do you, it's Axton Attenborough. Do you pick him up or drag him?
Oh, which one would be the funniest?
Oh my god.
I grab him by a leg and drag him.
Cool. You see him drag Ghost in with him.
God.
None of you notice that Ghost is there, obviously. But then you start to hear what sounds like knocking. The bird didn't leave.
Found him. I give a thumbs up.
I wanna go check out this bird.
It is
I wanna
very
stare at it.
very scaly. It has feathers, but the feathers are full of scales.
Oh God!
Dinosaur.
Ooh.
I look back at the woodpecker.
Tiny woodpecker.
It's you. It's you, isn't it?
It's-
Fill me in.
What?
It's
What?
the black dragon.
Oh,
the ancient
no,
black
no.
dragon.
The black dragon's
Oh.
with Richard's mom.
Oh.
Okay, thank God.
He likes Richard's mom too much.
I'm
a panic attack.
I'm gonna bend down, like get down on a knee and kind of like lick this little like woodpecker
Animal
thing,
handling.
and I want to pet it. If it, like,
Animal handling.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
You could die from
Please. Please. Yeah.
As you get closer to it, you see, like those bearded dragons, how they're they have those the flaps on their neck that can go up and they try to scare predators. It does that, but with its wings. It's kind of
Huh.
a combination. You know that black bird that kind of shimmies and shakes with its feathers up in the air?
Yeah.
It's that, but like mixed with a bearded dragon because it kind of hisses at you and then it calms down kind of. And as you go to pet it, it kind of pecks your hand a little bit.
All right, your name is Pecky now.
Are you
Your
keeping
name
it?
Pecky. No.
I'm not keeping it. I'm just like naming it.
All right, it's Pecky the parrot. It's like, oh my gosh, Pecky. Look at
Did
her.
you just stare
Oh my-
at her butt?
As it
Look
kind of
at
like
her
hops
belly.
down and begins to walk out the door.
Oh. What even is
Uh,
that?
I'll look
It's
down at
Becky.
Ghost's prone body and I'll prestidigitation his clothing so he's not covered in dirt and brush from being dragged along.
I'll also tend to his wounds if he has any.
Nah, he's not damaged at all.
He's
It
got a
like
dent in the back of his head.
he's got
Yeah.
a tuft of hair that's gone, but other than that, he's fine.
Oh. We'll just cover that up.
He'll wake
With a
up at
hat.
this.
Kinda thought you'd be fine.
Well, he wakes up at this point.
Fuck.
Did you have a nice walk, Ghost?
I don't remember passing out, but yeah.
You don't know you passed out. You're just on the ground when you wake up.
One
Maybe-
moment he's walking, the next he's just out and on the ground.
It's essentially he's walking and now he's on the floor of the chapel.
Maybe we should set up our beds. After all of that, you definitely need your rest.
You missed our new friend, Ghost. His name's Pecky.
He's definitely not Ghost's friend.
No, what are you talking about? He loved him.
Chipper looks at the bald spot on Ghost. I beg to differ.
No, look, it just wanted parts of Ghost with him at all times. It loved
Oh
him.
my god. Oh my god.
It was making a sense.
Rex has a very warped sense of relationships.
Yes.
Like
Very
this
much
man, this man out of a trough with me. He's my best friend now.
He's my best friend.
Ah, yes,
Getting
the
some tacos
champion's
later.
best friend. What'd you say, Ghost?
Rex went, he's my best friend. And I said, we're having soft tacos later.
Oh my
Yeah.
And then
god.
Axton sits up. What's a
Exactly.
soft taco? Anyway.
It comes from the same place the churros come from.
Yeah.
The ninth
Churros.
the ninth ring of hero. All right.
We
That's
brought
where
an item from
Raphael
the
is.
night.
He's charged with making churros forever.
Yeah! Fuck that hoe!
Making churros and soft tacos.
This is now headcanon. What am I talking about? I'm God. This is canon. So you set up your beds. You are given supplies from Wave, who then kind of sits, for lack of a better term, crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
And he begins to float a bit as he meditates.
Levitation.
Wrong,
Did you say
meditation.
Wait, might be
I was
bad?
about to say.
What'd you say, Rex?
I said, does he go like, you know, in the Jackie Chan Adventures where it's like Umo Gwegwe might these out or something like that?
No,
for the
no,
chant?
he does not. He's not chanting. He's just
Aw.
meditating.
That'd be cool if there was a chant.
All right. Anything before we sleep?
I don't think so. Oh! Wait.
I
Is
love
there
how
that
when you
little-
go to think that you act like you're running. It's my favorite.
Because I am running. I'm running over here. Wasn't there like a little statue of both of them together?
Who?
Of
Lo and her
Lo
brother?
and her brother.
There he
Low
is.
end of
Yes.
Behold.
Okay.
I am now saying canonically his name is Behold.
Yes.
Bowl
And you also
Lo.
can have
Okay.
inspiration because I like that a lot.
Yes.
It's been nagging at me, and I'm like, should I? And then you say it, and I'm like, you know what? Peer pressure. That's right, kids. Always give in. Take
Is it
those
bad I don't
drugs.
get that? Is it bad I
Yeah.
don't get the joke
Of
or the
inspiration.
reference?
Lo and behold.
You never heard that saying?
I have. My brain was not braining.
What are you looking for here, Chipper?
Well, I couldn't read the thing the last time, so I want to see if I can read it again.
It is now uncommon,
I want to read
and the
it.
statues
now.
have changed. And once they were standing apart, now they are embracing.
Oh.
The saying on the rock says, a bond once severed has been reforged.
Oh. I'll have to make them flower necklaces.
Lo and behold, a family's love. But Tish. Oh, Chadic inspiration.
Hey,
Hey.
We're gonna roll.
who's rolling?
I mean, I can.
All right, go for
Do
it.
it.
Can we get our first above 10 for the night?
That'd be nice.
No.
We need another 7.
If we get another 7, I'm going gambling.
19.
That was so close to him
Yeah.
getting what he wants.
Yeah, I know. And
You will all get advantage.
Whoop, whoop.
Go.
Nice.
Woohoo.
Zero, did you add the Ring of Air Elemental command to your inventory after I gave it to you?
Yeah, I even attuned to it. Oh, is it actually a character sheet thing I have to add on?
Yeah, it's an actual
gag.
ring.
It's a ring. It's an actual.
Actual, not needing
in
to
the
be
game.
homebrewed ring.
Let me see if
I know, Brian giving you actual items? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I have it written down if we need it.
I still have it in my inventory. I just wanted to make sure.
Nah, you're good. All right, so you all rest. I'm assuming nothing else is being done this evening.
Nope.
Maybe Kaboom.
I don't think so.
Do I see everybody asleep?
Everybody does go to sleep. That is correct.
I'm going to murder you. Kaboom.
Nothing new. We all want to murder him.
Nothing.
What would you like to do, Kaboom?
Yep. Kaboom is going to go to Big Dumb.
Okay.
Kaboom sees him asleep, right?
Yes, correct. He is sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Kaboom is going to attempt to take 20 gold.
Why are you Rob? All right, yeah, go ahead, slide a hand. What's your passive
Slide a
precept, Rex? 15?
15, yeah.
You gotta beat a 15
Where's sleight of hand?
towards
sleight
the
of-
bottom.
I'm going to use my advantage.
Yeah, you take 20 gold.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Kaboom now goes back to sleep.
Can I ask why you stole? You know what? I don't care. You stole 20 gold.
Ring of Elemental Control.
The Ring of Air Elemental command.
Yeah, that's
Specifically Air Elemental.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Alrighty. So you steal from him, and then the rest of you wake up fairly early, and you smell different assortments of, I believe it was cheese, right? Was it cheese or what was the? Because remember, last time you were here, she had a table of snacks.
Yeah, but they were cookies.
Cookies
Cookies,
Yeah.
thank you. You
Yeah.
smell fresh
Cookies.
cookies.
and vegetable slices.
Correct.
Cookies
And
had,
You
also-
see the altar covered in them, as she never got rid of them.
Aw.
Is there oatmeal raisin?
Yeah, there's also all types of cookies.
I'll
cookies.
take the oatmeal raisin.
Carrot cake cookie. Yay.
I'm gonna walk up and just
Didn't
be
the
like,
cookies had like potion effects or something? like
There was
that?
one that did.
Okay.
And that was for that was
Don't
for
forget to do
Axton.
your long rests.
Da.
Oh, I gotta do that.
Do that.
Long range.
Remind me, what the helm that we got from the Sun card, was that the helm of telepathy or the helm of teleportation?
Helm of telepathy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was telepathy.
I just wanted to be sure. I think it was telepathy.
Let me look. Did I write that down? Hold on.
I have it on me. Helm of telepathy.
Oh, you do. Let's go.
No, you have the helm of teleportation on you.
Did I grab the wrong one?
You might have.
Yeah, I believe it was telepathy.
Was it?
I could be wrong.
I'm pretty
I
sure it
have-
was telepathy. But I think Axton just added the helm of teleportation to his bag instead.
Yeah, that would probably be. That sounds like me.
All right, so what are we doing, folks?
We're headed to the library.
Going insane.
Yeah.
In the brain?
Very-
Yeah.
I mean, what was the reason that we wanted to go to the library in the first place?
Books.
Read up on soul
Or the
gems.
Soul Stone.
That should get you going, Richard.
Read up on soul
Books.
stone. Chipper, Jesus Christ. Chipper wanted to read up on soul stone.
Fair
I
enough.
did.
Well, then once we're all ready, I can teleport us right over there.
Yes.
Let me grab some cookies first.
Don't forget to attune to
Yeah.
the item, Axton.
I am also going to grab like, I guess a giant handful of cookies, and then like
You smash all of them.
No.
I smash them all.
You grab them in your hand.
Oh yeah.
you didn't say gingerly, you just grabbed the bunch.
True.
Before we head out, I will knock on Wave's door and inform him that we are leaving.
May the Gaia's presence be upon you. And he kneels and gets down.
About that.
Oh, I am aware, my child. And he shuts the door.
Thank you for all your hospitality. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
When you come back,
bye.
you just see Rex like munching on cookies, like cookie crumbs, like just you know those people that chew with their mouth wide open and everything.
I hate those people.
You come back to Rex doing that.
I hate you.
Hey, look at that. Gooey's at the library.
Yay.
Sweet.
Richard,
My
do
baby.
you
Yes?
have any attunement slots left?
Let me check. I have the jacket, the necklace. I do not. I feel like there was something else I was attuned to. No, it was the green gemstone, but I'm not attuned to that anymore. So I do have an attunement slot. Yes,
Do you want the
because I don't
helmet
have the
then?
gauntlets anymore. I don't have the.
I
ring of
have the
invisibility,
gauntlets.
because we gave that to
Aha.
Ghost.
We did.
Yeah, do you want the helmet then? Because I'm fully attuned.
Sure, I'll take the helm.
Be telekinesis twins with me, Richard.
It's telepathy, not telekinesis.
They both start with T. I don't care.
So does teleportation, but they're not the same thing.
Everything starts
Wait,
with T.
8 different things. Yeah, the helmet telepathy.
Now I can
'Cause I-
speak to you in your mind.
Oh God, you're like my grandpa.
You're,
I do my,
you're
I do
like
best
my
impression.
grandpa.
I do my best impression. Unfortunate.
Oh no!
It's like he's here.
Woman, I'm not dead.
Stop telling people I'm dead. All right, so you all
Sometimes I can
teleport
still hear
unless
his
there's
voice.
something we want to do.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Then
Alrighty.
I will cast teleport on all of us and send us on our way.
You arrive at the Trusk Library.
Where the fuck are we?
Yeah, great question.
Oh, there we are. I
Library.
found it. I found.
We're over here.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, we're where?
We're here. In the right-hand corner.
Oh, I was way in the wrong spot.
How do you make... I believe there was a way to make people get over here, yes?
Yeah, it was a.
Yeah,
kidnapping-
stairs.
No. I mean, there was a
Oh.
button the DM could do
I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
that
No,
that
I
would
use rules
focus it.
for DMing.
A shift,
click
a
and
shift
then-
left click.
Is it shift left click?
Yeah.
That work?
No.
No.
Well,
Bye.
is something
I,
supposed to happen?
Layer, you might be on the map layer. Go to the.
I'm not. I'm on token
the-
layer. Anyway, you may continue. The library is actually considerably well kept.
Oh.
Man, spiders are really good at dusting.
Before we go there, we should offer something at least.
That's what I was going to do.
Um,
Actually, is like as soon as
As
we get here, I
you
go to this.
as you pass,
Yeah.
the old man is still at the desk. He's skeleton.
He's still there. Speedy.
No, Speedy.
Lorenzo.
Speedy was only a shell.
No, the shell is still there.
The shell of Lorenzo.
Well. At least we
Anyway.
know he's not going anywhere. Hmm.
Gotcha.
Go immediately over to the spider webs.
He's really invested in his
Bye,
work. This could be
Dara!
the death of him.
You get descended on
Whoa.
by Spidero. my friends.
We bring offerings.
I take out
Do
the
the thing.
TDS and I summon massive amounts of meat.
I want babies.
Oh,
Tasty babies.
my
Lots of beef.
children will be pleased. They've
Yeah.
grown quite a bit since you've been gone.
Are they as big as you?
Do spiders grow
Yeah.
that quickly? Oh, they do grow that quickly.
There's a lot.
I love the babies.
Mm. All the babies begin to
Babies.
eat.
Chipper waits patiently.
You start to hear, so good. This
Oh!
is awesome.
Oh my god, they can speak! They speak now.
What brings you to my home?
That would be me. Chipper raises her hand. I need to find books about soul gems.
What is a soul gem?
Chipper brings the glove out that has the soul gem in it.
Ah, one moment, please. And she turns around, and looks back and says, Sebastian, please bring the book about the rocks. And one of the little spiders pop up and then bring you the book.
His name is Sebastian. I love him.
And he goes, here you go, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And then
Sebastian.
he skitters away.
I love him.
Into
I love the
web.
babies. Okay,
Wasn't
Thank
someone
you.
afraid of the spiders?
it was Axton.
You know, the person who's not over there.
You see Axton staring at you guys from behind a bookshelf?
No, he didn't even move from the spot after the teleport.
on the
spell.
side of
On the side of the road. That's awesome.
Plus, I wanted to do something separate from everybody else. like,
Axton,
duh.
as you walk up, the lights light up to greet you.
The lights?
Yeah, the lighting fixtures, as if by automatic timer. As you step next to them, they light up.
Okay, motion censored.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with
Motion
that.
activated.
Definitely not because of something that happened. Anyway, I will not elaborate further. You are brought a book that does not have a name. Opening the
Oh.
text, it explains different experiments with soul gems. And one of them is signed off by your grandfather, and there's a second name that's been smudged.
Can I smudged? Analyze, enhance.
It's smudged.
Damn it. What if I? Okay, maybe this might be kind of stupid. Can I hold it up to the light and see if it shows?
It's a brighter smudge.
Wow, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for being sarcastic.
Grandpa. Wonder who else. Like wrote this book with him.
It's not all pages are written by him. This specific one has his name on it.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, so specifically, she's gonna look at the experiments and see about like specifically about the souls.
One is a sub experiment, and it is titled and published by Alabaster. And there is another name that is also smudged out.
What's with all this smudging on this book? Jesus.
And it
Just smudge it.
explains that soul gems are very powerful objects. It could be used to do a wide range of things. One was untested, but it was meant to be tested. It is the transfer of souls. So being able to bring one soul from one person and implant it in another.
Kind of like what we did with Gwen.
Well, that was a little different, but
Well, Chipper's going to assume.
I know. I'm just
That.
explaining that.
Yeah.
Well, what's this about smudging?
I just
Well, Chipper will show the two smudge areas.
So as you're showing the smudges, we're gonna go back to Axon. Axon, what did you want to do?
my original plan has been interrupted from last month, last time we played, because I remembered something. I want to find a book about potion recipes, mainly animal speech, animal talk.
You
Oh.
easily find one, and it has the exact recipe for potion of animal. Speak with animals.
Cool. I'm gonna go down to the lab of Trusk Tower and see if there was anything of use or interest.
Give
or
me
something that may need to put down.
Give me an investigation check.
Meow.
Meow.
She's perping at me.
19.
Meow.
So you don't find anything other than the concoction for the bomb that Kaboom had, that is changed color and fermented, and you don't know what it does, but it's there.
I would grab a small sample of it in separate containers.
As I say, you grab both ingredients.
Yeah.
All right, you have fermented chemicals.
Fermented. Woohoo. I guess.
Woohoo! Yahoo!
Woohoo! All right. Is there anything else you like? There's destroyed equipment and different things like that. You find logbooks of experiments done. You find essentially work logs, old work logs that you are mentioned in.
Costos. Nah, I'm just kind of just explore, see if there's anything in any floors, really, I guess.
You find rats and stuff that explored the labs as they've been destroyed. As you go up to Trusk's office, you see obviously where you had executed this man, and where the dragon had been held, the hole still in the ceiling. You continue to look, and eventually you come across a small ledger, and on this ledger are scribbles and different writings that are really hard to make out, but you can tell that it is something written there, like words.
This could be useful, and I take it.
All right, you have the Trusk ledger.
Trusk ledger.
We're going to go back to the books. So, you show him the smudges.
Mm-hmm.
Written by your grandfather, Alabaster, and a third person.
And smudges.
I wonder if it was
Don't-
Yorick.
Yorick.
Oh, you don't know about Yorick.
Nope.
I found this out quite some time ago. I almost forgot that I almost forgot that I had learned that Yorick was the third of your grandfather's students. Unfortunately, he got up to some very nasty stuff and was stricken from pretty much all records.
That name sounds familiar.
Oh, does it?
Yes, there was a scientist by that name here a while ago.
Oh, like experimenting on the dragon?
I believe so.
And then they made the bear shark thing.
That was someone else.
Oh.
But he and another gentleman came in and deposited this book.
That was Yorick.
I believe so. The second gentleman had quite a funny name.
Do you remember it?
Was it Lemon Drop?
No.
Licorice. Alabaster.
That second one rings a bell.
Licorice.
My
Your
dad?
father. Must be. I mean, who else do we know that's named Licorice?
Not very many people. Only
I
my
don't know any other
dad.
candy named people besides the unicorns.
Yeah, this is true. We're very special.
Yet you do not have a candy-themed name.
Same second person came in not so long ago and began tampering with the books. I had to
Oh.
send him away.
You talked to
Was
my
that when
dad?
he... It might have been when he came over with Savol that one time while we were in Strathmore.
Yes. What books was he looking at?
A few of them, but specifically the one that Sebastian gave you.
Oh, the soul gems.
I wonder if he was going throughout all these books. Does the smudge look recent?
History check? I do a penmanship check, but that's not
It's
a
a
thing.
natural one for a total of 11.
You can't tell. You're flabbergasted.
No. I want to try.
He didn't
Maybe
go
history
throughout
check.
it
and
all.
flabbered.
I wasn't striking Yorick's name from everything, was he?
Well, I got a 13. Ah ha ha ha.
You are
I
also
increased-
flabbered.
I increase Chipper's luck
With
Alright,
a
roll a
D4?
d4.
with a D4.
You also rolled a natural one. What's going on here?
Oh, so you both have advantage.
That's right, we have advantages.
Oh yeah, we
I-
do. Well,
I got a 4.
he gave me 17.
Well, you could still use your advantage here, so go ahead and use your advantage. Jesus.
You don't
Okay.
need to though.
Well, yeah, because it's
I
the
have-
first roll after.
Oh shit. Oh, so 24?
25.
They are fairly recent. And they're not
Well, that is-
smudges. They seem to be spilt ink.
You
Oh.
clean
I would
it?
know much about that. No, this is very recent.
So
Do you think your father went and
Pampered?
just
Sabotage?
removing Yorick from the annals of history, like he did with your family records?
that sounds like something he'd do. Well, we will have to go back to the manor. We can ask him whenever we come back.
I remember when I first asked him about Yorick that, what was it? I believe Yorick went and commanded orcs into an uprising. They started enslaving creatures of other races, and something about a woman and their child burning in Neverwinter. It's been a while since I asked him about it.
Well, I think with this evidence, maybe we can get it out of my dad.
That makes sense.
Possibly.
I got a question for the spiders. Do you have any books on Trimoris?
Morris. I suppose there was a book that I believe the Rabbit Man read about the gems.
Oh, okay.
The Forbidden Items book.
Oh, the cursed items.
Cursed items.
I believe it's a book that contained information about the Cloak of Ages.
Yep, cursed items. Ah.
Mm-hmm. I think that'd be all.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to do? Axon, are you still doing things?
No, I guess I'm coming back down.
Are you going to the spiders?
No.
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 Absolutely fucking not.
And Richard, as you begin to walk away, a bunch of the spiders come up to you, and begin to try to crawl on your legs.
I don't have the
more
gauntlets anymore.
food. Please, food, more foods, please.
Sure, the stone still has
Aw.
2 charges left. I can spare 1 more. I will do another one, and I'll make it pork this time.
You
instead
do
of
so, and
beef.
they all take their pieces, and one of them, a smaller spider, comes up to you and like kind of rubs your leg. Thank you, sir. And he kind of skittles
Aw.
away.
They're so
You are most welcome.
polite.
I can see
Spiders
spiders
need
raising
to
you well.
be sociable. I've learned that from the unicorn.
I love them.
As you turn around, Chipper, one of them's on her back.
Is it Sebastian?
It is not.
What's this one's name?
Do you ask Spidera?
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Stephanie! Do all of them start with S's?
Yes.
Except for that one in the corner, his name's Tim.
The tiny one that brushed your leg is actually named. Oh God, what was his name? Started with an F.
Frederick.
Ferdinand.
Ferric Bueller.
Falcon.
Falcon. Aww. I love them. I want y'all to come visit the mansion at some point.
I don't know if you can fit all those spiders in the mansion.
We could
Leaving
definitely
the
try it.
safety of the library can sometimes be treacherous.
That's true. Well, we'll continue to come visit you. I
Splendid.
enjoy it. I'll pet the spiders and just pet them.
They almost purr, but it's like clicking.
I still love them.
You hear
Thank you.
the unison clicking, Axton.
From down the hall, you hear.
Okay, making our way downtown.
Is there anything else we need to do? Yeah.
Mm,
Not so sure.
not that I know
mean, I
of.
could spend such an amount of time just perusing.
I'm perusing. You touch one of the books like longingly.
We can check if there's still dragon parts. Maybe we can sell them.
Maybe
I
we
feel-
should give them back.
What would that do?
They're just gonna be like, you killed them.
Well, no, we let him free.
The parts?
No,
No.
heckin' turtle.
Yeah, to lore.
The large red dragon up in the sky.
Actually, I wonder what my
No,
dad
Archie-
did with
No,
the.
Archie's father.
Okay, Chipper's gonna go run to the dragon parts to see if they're all there, or not.
We will join.
The ones
You
that we
just wanna,
left last
you
time.
just fucking wanna sell them.
Oh, some of them were ruined in the process of trying to get them, weren't they?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the heart. Or
I
the
just leave them
organ.
running.
The organ.
Yeah, the fire breathing organ.
So essentially, what you hear is this. Once it
A
plays.
cat trumpet. Cicadas.
As you're petting them.
Aww,
sound
yeah,
like cicadas.
I love them.
That's also the sound that Axton hears. So you go upstairs. Did I delete the upstairs? I did. That's fine. And you find the dragon parts. A lot of them are rotted.
Oh,
It smells
we need to have a cleaning crew.
Like like upon opening the cases, it's like putrid smells coming out of it.
Does not smell good. And I lived in the orc camp.
I also lived in New York.
Prestidigitation, everything.
It
Smell
will-
like roses.
It will take you a long time.
We need some bleach.
Some bleach.
Quick, Richard, invent bleach.
Hurry. We invented churros.
No worries. We have fire.
No, don't. We're not burning this place down.
Eventually you do all, I'm assuming. Oh, what's up, Axton?
I was gonna write. I go, hey Richard, I found something, and show him the book.
He shows you the ledger. There's words there. They're not scribbled or anything. They're just really hard to read.
What does it say?
Perception?
Perception? Okay.
I guess. I don't know what else this check would be.
Investigation?
I guess.
Penmanship.
Again, there's no penmanship check. Thank you for this Sharky care package. That was almost a completely different word. Wow. All right.
Oh boy. Aren't there like forgery kits or something? I don't know.
There are, but I guess
like
comprehend language?
That's a spell.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
I mean, what language is it written in?
It's common, but it's hard to read. That's all. I don't know what this would be. I guess
It's
investigation.
It's like trying to read doctor's handwriting.
Oh God.
I will help Richard try to make out what.
I'll give you advantage.
You know what? The when I click the investigation skill, the little blurb it gives is investigation allows you to find obscure information in books or deduce how something works.
I'll give it to you. Sure. Advantage.
Advantage. We roll. A 23.
This is the ledger of transactions, essentially. Not really. It's almost like a diary. It essentially reads Trusk. It's like marriage, a certain amount. You know, there's amount of for like baby food. There's a funeral. And then it's the adoption certificate for Saval and Salah.
Oh. Yoink.
This seems to be
You yoink the
Trust
adoption
for-
certificate?
No, but I thought it was funny to do that.
this would be a record of Trusk's more personal purchases and transactions. Let's
Not
see
too
here.
bad.
Marriage certificates, funeral rights, adoption. Does it say? Wait, is it Trusk's marriage or
Yes.
does it say who he was married to?
It does not. It just lists that there was a marriage. And underneath it, there's like, a tux.
Like, yeah, Tux rental.
It's like extra large.
Saval
I-
didn't say he had a
No,
stepmom.
I think she perished before they were born, or adopted at the very least. Because there's fees for funeral rites listed.
That could be so. He did say that Salava lived with their mom.
Richard, upon examining, there is a purchase of two caskets.
Were they 2 caskets?
Different sizes.
Mother and child.
He was trying to kill Salava?
No, I think Trusk had a wife and a child. At least that's what I can glean. The caskets were of different sizes. Why would he try to kill Salava when he adopted them and had both of them work for him?
Well, he didn't treat him very nicely.
No, but Salava didn't really rebel like Saval did.
True.
Saval was put on a kill list because of his change in priorities.
The ring on your finger kind of shines.
But Salava did not. In fact, Salava was very adamant about not doing anything of the sort.
And she still isn't. Ugh. Maybe it's
So
also
the only
because
the only
he's
thing that
captured.
makes sense to me personally is that he had a wife and a child. How long ago were these transactions? Does it say?
35 years.
Would that have been around the time of the Orc uprising?
Give or take.
Wait, would I know them since I worked for Trusk for a while?
History check.
Oh shit.
Because
What?
from what I remember, or at least the information that was given to me, that I recall,
Oh,
was that
no, I knew
they
nothing.
didn't really care about the Orc uprising
Oh no,
until...
I still have a advantage.
You do have an advantage.
Dos.
From what I recall, there was an Orc uprising, and then didn't really gain much attention until a mother and child burned to death in Neverwinter.
Oh. What if that was them?
What if that was Trusk's wife and child?
It's
Hmm.
possible.
I got a 12.
So with 12, you do remember a name. It is Jolta. Goolta.
Oh,
I can't. Since I worked with Trusk for a while, I remember one name. Rota?
Jolta.
Jota. But that's all I remember.
I can't say that name rings any bells.
I don't know that.
His body's still upstairs.
Oh no, no, it's not.
I
Or
thought
did
you said his body wasn't there.
Did you feed him to?
Yeah, we fed him to it.
Okay, I didn't remember if you did or not.
Yeah, the cat ate him.
So yeah, no,
Yeah.
his body's
Here's
not
what-
upstairs.
He has a name. Use it, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Barry.
Sorry.
That's right, Trusk.
No, not them, bitch. You motherfucker. It's Gizmo, you asshole.
Get Gizmo's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Put that name in your motherfucking dictionary, rabbit.
Chipper stands up and yells.
Get my cat's name in your motherfucking
Out your
mouth.
goddamn mouth.
I
Put
wasn't
some
ready for that
respect on my-
reaction, honestly.
Yeah, said fucking cat. He has a goddamn name. Use it, motherfuckers.
I'm sorry, it's been a couple weeks since we last played.
No, I purposely.
I made the cat. I should know his name, and I do, and I chose not
Oh,
to
that's
use it.
so funny.
I can't believe
Oh,
y'all
that
did
was
this.
good. Ah.
Why'd y'all do this for real?
Shakira,
wonder-
That's what I'm
Shakira.
gonna ask.
I wonder if that event is what put Trusk on the path he took.
He might have been trying to get them back somehow. Especially with all the
Am I wrong?
sciences he was
Hold on.
doing.
I think I might have reread my notes wrong. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is Gizmo in your notes?
Of course he's in my notes.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry, it was 350 years ago.
350. Man, he's old.
Jesus Christ.
Considering
I
they
didn't
live
think-
450 years.
Damn. Well, not anymore.
But Trusk was a very old Laxodon.
Oh.
But yes,
Okay,
the
and then-
uprising was from then, and then so obviously Slava and Savol's adoption was much later.
Right.
Got it.
But yes, it would have happened right around the time of hearing about the burning of the
Of the woman and child.
yes. This being this would lead you to the assumption that Rex did know the orc, but he lied to him about being the one that burned his wife and child. If this is the path you go down, I should say.
I was assuming the wife and child was Trusk's.
Yes, but if you remember that the orc told Rex, or at least taunted Rex with that information, but it was never confirmed nor denied before, he murdered him.
I thought the orc was talking about Rex's wife and child.
Yes,
wife
correct.
and child. Yeah.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is he could have been lying. You guys never found out.
Fair enough. Nah, Rex just never really.
Also,
told
he
them
never
that.
gave a shit about his wife and kid anyway. So
No, he didn't.
he's kind of obsessed with the woman in the blade.
It's like they're dead now. I got a
Steely's-
new obsession.
Friendship with wife and child over.
Friendship. Oh.
They're
Uh,
dead now.
we're not getting soft tacos later. But yes.
Well, maybe we could ask Saval a little bit more about that.
Perhaps.
He did.
Dval might not know anything.
Well, he did live with the orcs.
He also
For a
he was
while.
also a ward of Trusk.
But he was Chipper, you know that he lived with the orcs way after the uprising.
Oh.
I don't
He
think
would
they
have-
were born before.
He would have
I don't
told
think
you
they were
that. He
alive.
would have told you that.
Well, wouldn't he like since he was in charge of the?
He would
and
that
the
maybe. But I'm saying he wasn't, with them when that happened. But you could ask.
I'm gonna ask.
Does it say at what age they were adopted at?
0.
0.
Oh wait, no.
They were about maybe a 90, 95 because elves obviously live long. Adolescent for elves, whatever adolescence for elves is. I have to
That
look that
sounds
shit
about
up. Adolescent.
Don't they age
Or-
at the same rate as
I think they do, but
humans
I'm double
until they
checking.
reach like the adult age and then they stop aging, or at least they age much more slowly?
They just
No,
wanna
stopped.
so
say
yeah,
that's-
100th year is when they're considered adults. So yeah, around 90,
Okay,
95.
okay.
They're just grown ass adult when he.
They go
adopts
from
them.
teenager to adults. Well, no, because they're not
Fair
considered
enough.
adults till they're 100. So it's like
Yeah,
like a
okay,
has-been
okay.
hotel situation. Not has-been hotel.
Okay.
Hello, boss. With like Luna, they were about to
Oh,
age
Ah.
out, but then they got adopted.
Like Hotel Transylvania. I'm 118 now, Dad.
Yeah, exactly. It's that kind of fucky wucky bullshit.
See?
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Anyway,
Yeah. Just like with unicorns, for
And
real.
by any chance, does it say when that adoption happened?
like a year?
Yeah, yeah, just like general time,
No.
like in relation to the death of his.
Oh
his
no,
wife.
no,
Alright.
that is not marked. No.
Okay.
Well, I could
Has
always
Paul ever
ask.
told you how old he is?
You know, I didn't think to ask.
Huh. And you're getting
Probably.
married to him.
I love him.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Any other information of note I can glean from this ledger?
Not really.
Okay.
There's a few incidental purchases. He's
Like
very
statue
well
of me
kept.
because I want it.
Essentially, yeah.
Put it in lobby.
But yeah, no, that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, nothing else really of interest, yeah?
Ooh. Question.
Answer.
Did we say that there are scales from the dragon?
I thought we took the scales from the dragon.
You did.
Nope. Oh wait, we did? I
Yes.
thought we
Yeah.
didn't because they were too
I thought-
big.
I thought
I
we
thought we
did,
did.
I thought you did.
and then we didn't. There weren't a lot. There were like 2 or 3.
Yeah, there was only 2 or 3 of them.
And I thought we sold them
Aw.
off.
You did.
Shit. Okay.
We
I
got
think
money.
Damn
we
it.
took everything we could take and we sold it off
You did.
to the blacksmith.
Except the wings, which you gave back to the dragon.
We did.
yes.
Because super glue.
And the organ, which was destroyed.
Yeah, that
Correct.
was destroyed.
The flame
Because
organ.
somebody decided to fucking get up there.
And chop
Rex.
it down.
Yeah.
I blame Chipper.
That was you, ho! I didn't get up there!
So what are we doing?
That's a very good question. I can't
Mm,
teleport us back right away because I only have the 1 7th level spell slot. So either we start moving, we stay here until tomorrow, where I can teleport us back.
You have
Wait.
mage that you can call, I believe.
You mean Saval?
And your dad.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
Ring ring
I always-
banana phone.
We call get licorice over here and have him
Essentially,
explain why.
essentially, Saval gets teleported to you, and then he teleports you back.
Fair
Yeah. Let's do that.
I
Lots
go-
of resources being used
Ma-
today.
I go and make sure everyone's in here before we go.
Literally. Is there anything anybody wanted to do at the library before you guys leave?
No.
Last part
Where
right
did
now.
Where did Gooey go? No.
Do you want me to go back and get Gooey?
Well, as long as we know Gooey's here.
Yeah, I just assume he's on you until we need his sprite.
Yeah. Okay.
Until he detaches from you.
Yeah, until
True.
you use him as a mobile unit.
Yeah.
Mobile Gooey.
Mobile
A
goo.
gooey shield.
No. Well, yeah, he do goo shield.
He can do
Shield.
Goo Shield. Anyway,
He
you
can-
guys arrive, and you are sitting all at the table. Well, I guess you don't really arrive at the table. I should say.
Oh, you arrive in the lobby.
You're in the
Lobby.
The
Um,
foyer.
The foyer, if you will, exactly. Yes, the foyer. So yes, you arrive, and your father is standing at the stairs, and he goes, "Ah, welcome back." And you could see the a bandage on his arm from where he would have gotten his medicine.
Hello, Dad.
Hi.
Hello there, licorice.
How was your
This
trip?
Rather fruitful, I'd say.
Indeed.
What did you find out?
Well, we found out that you're not telling us everything.
He kind of gives you.
I
a
was going to
puzzled
build up to
look.
that.
Axton, what's up?
Chipper said, "You haven't told us everything," and I said, "Again."
I was going to build up to that.
He
but,
kind of gives
yes,
you a puzzled look.
She holds up the book of gems.
He kind of starts walking up the stairs.
You get back down here, sir.
What are you doing to stop him?
Get back here! I run up the stairs.
Command.
He runs up the stair. Command. All right, what's the
Command.
save?
Command. So it is wisdom 17. He needs to.
That is a nat 20.
She runs up the stairs.
He is also running. What is movement speeds?
Mine's 40.
Mine-
Oh, that'd be funny. I will run after them, and when I get within 30 feet of him,
I'm
I will cast Otto's irresistible dance.
What's the save?
Wisdom 18.
So he's gonna be up here. Y'all will be at the
that'd be
base of the
funny.
anybody who's running after him will be at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
You said 18?
Yeah, wisdom 18.
That is a 12.
Yeah.
We can't keep running from your problems.
He starts busting a move.
He begins the comic dance in place.
Slowly,
job, Richard.
slowly dancing up the stairs.
no, he uses all his movement speed. He can't.
No,
go
I
up.
know, for fun, funnies.
You know what? That's fair.
He's kind of
He does
slowly
the
doing the
moonwalk up.
salsa up the stairs.
He does the salsa up the stairs.
Salsa. Fucking dang, hold on.
I've been wanting to use that.
Let me find my command.
So you kind of grab him, and he looks at you with like big puppy dog eyes.
You can't do that to me. You can't do this to me.
He's gonna try to charm person.
There's multiple people for it.
Alright,
Well,
go
I
ahead and roll
have
your check.
advantage on that though.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Unless he wants to
Wait,
use
okay.
an action to try and remove himself from the dancing.
Oh wait, does he have to?
He doesn't have to. He can.
Can he still do stuff?
Let's see here. Choose one creature. The dancing creature must use all its movement to dance without leaving its space. Disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls.
So
All
no.
the targets affected.
can.
Other creatures have an advantage on attack rolls against it. As an action, a dancing creature makes a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself.
Okay, so he's just dancing,
Alright.
casting this spell on you, Chip.
Okay. God damn it. So I just roll a regular d20
I believe it is a wisdom saving.
or
It's a
wisdom
charm
save.
person. That is a wisdom save.
Okay. Oof, that's a 13. Ah, ha,
You
ha.
have advantage, remember.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ha ha ha. That's even worse. So that was an 8. Shit.
You fail.
Damn it.
And you kind of start feeling bad for your dad.
Guys, we should like let him go. He has like his own stuff that he's worrying about, you know?
We all have stuff we're worrying about.
Start salsaing back up the
Okay.
stairs.
Just comfort him and give him a hug.
Can I even do that while I'm charmed by
Yeah,
him?
you just can't hurt him.
Okay, I hug him.
You stop him from moving.
Shush, it's okay, Dad. It's okay.
Out from the hallway. Sir, I believe you need to fess up, as the young ones would say. I will hold you down. And he goes, all right.
Also, charming your own daughter, shameful.
Listen, you do the same in my position.
I mean, I did try to
Would
command
I?
him, so.
I mean, you do have 3 daughters coming soon.
I forgot that you mentioned that, and I'm still kind of upset that you knew before I did.
I forget who told you.
It was
Uh,
Axton.
It was Thundera?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Thunderous.
Nope.
I forgot about
Thundera?
that. Yeah, I forgot about Thunderous, right? Or is it Thundera?
I thought it was
Thundera.
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 Hold on,
It's
I'm gonna
Thundera and
check.
Tremoris.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember it because Terra, for some reason.
Slug Terra.
Like Terra.
All right, so you are
Yeah,
all summoned around the table.
In the conga, they do the conga line over.
To the conga. No, 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 no.
Oh yeah, okay. Bonbon is standing behind him with his hand on his shoulder. You see every once in a while when he starts like sinking his chair, he squeezes and he sits back up.
All right, Dad. And she places the book on the table. You need to tell us about Yorick.
What is there to tell?
I know. Considering a lot of information about him was stricken from your records, as you told me.
His name
lot.
wasn't
And
the
all-
one I struck.
Well, it was yours.
It was.
And why did you do that?
Once I found out what the research was for, I wasn't willing participant anymore. I wanted
What was the research for?
to keep you proud of me.
I'm still proud of you.
He was, and he referring to Alabaster, was trying to find a way to extract them from their realms.
Them?
The conceptual beings.
Correct.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And he thought he could use soul gems to do that.
I mean, I guess he's kind of half right.
And that's what caused my father to lose favor with him. He desired control at any means necessary. He hurt a lot of people.
He's
I
still
wasn't,
hurting a lot of people.
I wasn't aware of this until it was too late. And that's when I met Slaneshi. He was the one that he first attempted to extract. That's why she's so closed off.
I could understand why.
Chipper, you feel a sense of fear. Trembling almost.
Oh. Chipper will start humming to try to calm. Just to calm.
Just to calm.
Just to calm.
He continues. Once we found out what he was doing, we excommunicated him, and he wasn't a fan of that. What was the reason my father told you that Alabaster died?
He was killed.
I believe he said that he killed Alabaster himself.
He did.
Did he tell you why?
Not really. We tried to get it out of him.
He wasn't very forthcoming with information.
Not even to Richard, and that was his favorite.
He was abducting people.
Children?
Anyone. Attempting to get enough soul energies trapped in those rocks to channel to extract the being. I don't know what the end goal was, but we confronted him. He attempted to strike us, and I struck first.
Liquor shot first.
Nah.
So you killed him?
I did
Not
what I had to
Grandpa.
do. And your grandfather covered it up for me.
Chipper will, if he has his hands placed, she'll
He
place
does.
her hands on top of his. That was
He
brave of you.
pulls a case out of his coat pocket.
Hmm?
He opens it, and you see a blood-covered knife with the Pure Heart insignia. I couldn't part with it. It didn't seem right.
If you killed Alabaster yourself, then how is he out and about like he is?
That part was your grandfather. In attempting to disperse of the soul gems, he ended up making contact with one of the stones. And Richard, are you familiar with the term lich?
I am.
That gem is his phylactery.
The gem containing Aries is his phylactery.
Correct. Because it's what brought him back. And I have a feeling I know what tomorrow is.
Total annihilation?
The fusing of his soul with Aries.
We can't have that. But
A complete
That's-
reset of this world as we know it, but in his grand design.
if we kill Ares, then we kill all the rest of their dad. Like, that's their dad.
We might not have a choice.
Unless
I am willing, unless
before we confronted you very abruptly, I was going to tell you that we solved the problem with Raphael by separating him and Gwen with Soul Gem. We put Gwen in the Soul Gem, Raphael stayed in the sword. What if we did the same thing with Alabaster's soul and
Well,
the
if
soul
you remember,
and
he didn't
Gem?
stay in the sword.
Well, no, well,
They were both
he was back
extracted.
in- I thought.
No, he's in the Nine
Raphael,
Hells now.
Yeah.
after Gwen was removed and correct, like so they were removed. Gwen was put in the Soul Gem, then we put the Soul Gem in Lo's body.
We did.
Oh, you know what? Correct. You're right. And then she purified the. Okay, yeah, you're
Then
correct.
she purified the blade and sent him to the Nine
You are
Hells.
correct. You are correct. You are correct.
What if we did the same thing with Ares and Alabaster?
That would be up to Ghost, though.
What happened to me?
So, Alabaster is a lich, and the yellow conceptual gem is his phylactery.
Yeah.
His goal is to fuse with Ares, the father of all these conceptual beings in these stones.
And we need them to not do that.
And usually the only way of killing a lich is by destroying its phylactery, but in this case it is a gemstone of a conceptual nature with a being of great power inside. We were
And the-
discussing, what if we did
Yeah.
what we did with Gwen and Raphael, but with Alabaster and Ares?
Okay.
But we would have to. We'd have to try to get him to hold still somehow, right?
That is true. We'd have to get the gem off of him in the first place.
Do we still have Salava's shackles?
The dimensional shackles?
Yeah.
Rex
I
has
believe-
them. If I
We should
remember.
still have those.
I believe
Maybe
I
we
have them.
could. Maybe we could put the shackles on him somehow. And then basically do the same thing we did with Rex.
We'd have to incapacitate him first.
I mean, I guess Rex could hit him really hard.
I'm down for that plan.
That could work.
I have a way that we could do it.
And then all of us turn to my dad.
I mean, I do too. I have Rolithim's Psychic Lance as a spell, but that would require him to be affected by it in the first place. But
I do.
what methods do you have?
Yeah.
Theoretically, in the research, one could use a connection such as the Soul Gem and will another spirit into it with themselves. This is theoretical in nature, but it would result in the death of the first party. And if it comes to that, I am willing to be that person.
Don't want you to have to do that.
Chipper, this is my mess. And I'm willing to clean it up. I'm open to suggestions, but if it comes down to it, I am willing to put my life on the line for this.
So wait, if that means that if we're hold on, sorry, out of character. Well, actually, no. I should probably wait until later. Never
No,
mind.
you can ask.
Continue. Well, I also want to do the same thing with Salava.
Well, that's
So that
different.
means-
This is a
That is,
unwilling target.
Well, so is Salava though.
she?
Well, she wasn't necessarily against it. You flirted with her, and y'all were kind of getting to be close.
Oh,
Goodness.
okay. Okay, then
Maybe later ask Slaneshi about what exactly happened with Salava.
Yeah.
But anyway, I feel like it's a better idea than destroying the stone outright.
I agree.
Considering once we do so, those realms will collapse because we needed the other stones to destroy that stone. That's why we gathered them all up
Correct.
in the first place.
That is the simplest way to do it.
But it would also result in the destruction of the conceptual beings.
That is also correct.
I do not know how that would affect reality.
Probably poorly.
I don't know that it would have an effect here necessarily. Because they were not, at least to my knowledge, a part of the formation of this reality, but more sealing of immense power into a controllable space.
That energy would have to go somewhere, yes?
If we were in the Fae, it would be released there, at least.
And if we weren't?
Maybe it would make even
I don't
different
know.
realities.
I don't think I would like to chance that.
This is all theoretical, like I said. We don't actually know. Unfortunately, we'll be going into this with hypotheses rather than
A whole lot of
definitive.
ifs.
Exactly. And unfortunately, until we are in the position to test these hypotheses, we are only going to be guessing.
I still
The
like the
only-
idea of punching this guy
the only-
really, really hard.
The only definitive way is that of destruction of the stones.
I don't believe any of them want to be destroyed, though.
I don't want to destroy them either. They're their own beings with personality and a soul. At least I hope they have a soul. They might not.
Well, I mean, they are in the gems, so they kind of have to have a soul, right?
And if we can remove Alabaster's soul from his phylactery and make a new one with another soul gem,
That would take quite an immense amount of energy.
it would.
But
We
I
do,
suppose
however-
it's not impossible.
We do have immense sources of energy, technically speaking. It would be a matter of if the residents of the stones would be willing.
And I suppose
I
we
guess-
know what
Lend
we
us
have
that
to do
energy.
next. What were you going to say, Chipper?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything.
It's time for science. And he kind of slaps the table and stands up, and Bon Bon kind of pushes him back down. Miss Chipper, are we done here?
I think so. Bon
Alright.
Bon, thank you.
All right. He stands up and brushes his shoulders off, and your dad kind of looks at him and goes, "If I was stronger than you, there'd be a problem."
I'll grab my dad, though, again. If you charm me again, though, I'll let Bon Bon give you double the medicine.
And he kind of pulls out 2 syringes. I'm ready.
Intimidation!
Your dad kind of like slinks back. Goldfish didn't go to camp when you were a child.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare tell me that Mr. Bigglebottoms went to the farm.
It was a failed experiment.
So your naming sense hasn't changed at all in the past however many years of your life.
That explains a lot.
Hey,
It was a
my
failed
names
experiment.
are really good. It
Your names are somewhat good half the time.
I tried to make him have legs and be able to breathe.
Fish dog.
Him!
I didn't kill him. He died.
You killed him! Chipper starts sobbing into Saval.
And Saval kind of looks at him and shakes his head and kind of stands up and brings you to your room.
He killed him. I thought he just ran away.
Honey, he was
With
a
what
fish.
legs?
As he's going up the stairs, you guys hear, honey, he was a fish.
I know, but he could still run away.
I believe there was an old children's song about a fish with legs.
Do I know this
That
tale?
was on Steve.
That was on Steve!
Orange, go ahead, take inspiration.
Yeah.
Deborah, Shay. God damn it.
Deborah.
Come on, you know I love that. I had to bring it in.
That was
You
on
did.
Steve.
See, Lipos on Steve can do it. Why can't Mr. Wigglebottoms do it?
This is not French.
What if he was, what if I
Axton?
put Le
Action, kaboom.
Wigglebottoms?
All of you actually meet me in my office. I suppose we're going to be working pretty late into the evening.
All right.
Aye, aye.
I am prepared.
I have no
Aye, aye,
idea
Bon
what I'm
Jovi,
doing.
maybe make some coffee.
On it! And he goes into the kitchen, and you hear a bunch
Thank
of clanking
you.
of pots and pans.
Yeah.
And how many pots and pans does he need to make coffee?
He hears that. I'm making sandwiches!
I asked for coffee.
Both!
Gotta be some good coffee.
Both is good.
You can't work on an empty stomach! And you start hearing chopping
I mean,
furiously.
I certainly can, but thank you.
His head pops out. He looks up the stairs. Jibbo.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yes.
Move a baseball
On
bat.
it! And he
Yeah, I
pops
wanted
back
to say
in.
that.
Licorice, can you also help me with something?
What is it?
I pull out the book of animal speak potion. I was wondering if you could help make this, or help me make it, or something.
There's a bunch of them in the supplies. If you want them.
Yes.
It's a very rudimentary test of artificial intelligence. Artificer intelligence. I've probably got about 20 of them. You can have them all.
Now my dad's a robot.
He's not a robot. He's British.
It's even more robotic.
Oh my
Artificial
God.
intelligence, though.
Oh yeah, y'all already up here. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that.
We hear Chipper crying from the room. To the left.
Ah! Mr. Wigglebottoms. I gotta go though.
I gotta
Dad wants
go
to-
though.
the fish killer wants to see me.
Fish killer. You think I could take out on Cthulhu?
I should
Which one of you wants to ask first?
Wait, what are we asking?
A boom.
Well,
What?
the idea is, I don't think you have anything to do with this, Rex.
He's
'cause you're
back
not-
up.
Fair enough.
Back up. Oh my god.
I don't know
The
what's gonna
idea
happen.
Is we require a large, and I mean monumentally large amount of energy for the plan that we have come up with separating Alabaster from Ares. At least the stone that he contains, since it is his phylactery. The idea is to separate them and put Alabaster into a soul gem so that that can serve as his phylactery and we can destroy it. Thereby leaving the stones intact so that we do not have to destroy them.
Rex has a question.
What?
Yes?
If we separate Alabaster from Ares, what's to stop someone else from finding Ares and doing the same thing over again?
Well, I was going to contain them in the locket.
But then they would be stuck.
I mean, it's better than having this happen again.
Maybe there's some way we can release them.
What would you do with the amulet?
Hide it away.
And what's to stop someone from finding that?
I don't have all the answers, okay?
Well, maybe we could find out a way to release them.
What if you made more amulets?
Are you suggesting we make more amulets so that you can carry them with you?
So that we can keep them separate?
Is this just because it called you were its friend?
That may or may not have anything to do with this.
Richard, you didn't strike me for one with sentimentality.
Neither did
I
we.
have a wife and 3 daughters on the way. I might be developing more of a sentimentality.
I'm
He has
proud of you.
father instincts.
You feel the warmth of Gaia, and you could feel her kind of like sitting up with her chest puffed out, backing you up, like, yeah, get him, bestie. Right, we're not starting with him. Kaboom?
Me?
I would assume that yours would be the hardest to get to participate. So I don't know whether we should make you go first or last.
Do it first.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to go first.
I guess I could go first to see how it goes.
While you're talking with Slaneshi, ask her about what happened with Salava, exactly, and if there's a way to fix it.
I can do that.
Since Salava was the previous wielder of the stone.
The same situation is set up, the whole dome and shit. Dome and shit. The magical barrier dome is dropped on top of you.
And put that in notes. Dome and shit.
It's dropped on top of you, and you begin to channel, and you very easily are brought into the child's room. And she kind of walks up to you and gives you a hug on your leg. So what brings you back?
Well, we actually have a big task for you. If you would allow me to tell you.
I don't have anything else to do.
So you're okay with trying to free your father from Alabaster with us?
He's a stinky, though.
He's a stinky.
Let me tell you a secret. So is my dad.
Are you gonna seal your dad in a rock?
No. Well, maybe. Depending. Sometimes he deserves it.
In the normal realm, you kind of see Lickers grab his chest. I feel like my daughter's betrayed me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You charmed me, old man.
You tried to
killed
use
my
command.
goldfish. You killed my goldfish.
You both can't hear each other. Shush.
He goes, I suppose.
Oh,
I want a piece of him, though.
a piece of him.
Yeah,
Of your father?
alabaster.
Oh, Alabaster.
I got a collection.
A collection?
Yeah.
I want to see the collection.
She kind of gets up and takes a toy chest out, puts it in front of you. Look, I have this one with somebody who tried to control us. That one was somebody I got mad at. This one was a guy who decided that he was going to polish us, but I didn't like it that day, so I kind of did bad things.
Why do I feel like this Celestia has one of Chipper as well?
Probably. It's like a
and-
little unicorn
Ooh,
figurine.
This one's new, and she takes it out. And its presence feels oddly familiar to you.
Is it Salava?
Saying her name lights up the gym.
Oh, actually, that was the next thing I was going to ask you about, Slaneshi.
Rocks?
No, specifically about this soul that you
This
have.
one's my favorite because it's new.
Would
You gotta
you
break it in.
would you tell me what happened with this one?
Well, the person that I was connected to broke our deal. So I got to keep a part of her.
Is this part of her good?
I mean, that's subjective, isn't it?
I guess it is, but
She told me she'd provide me with new things for my collection, and then she didn't. She said that I was going to get this cool dinosaur thing. I can't remember what she described it as, but it never came to happen, so I had to keep part of her.
it was Rex. Oh.
What's a Rex? Can I have a piece?
We kind of need him.
After?
But
You can have them after.
you're not here. Well, I mean, you could meet him. He's
But I
kind
want
of
to
like
keep him.
Don't you think it's a little unfair to keep all of these to yourself?
I mean, I'm stuck in a rock. Why can't they?
Well, I hope we can figure out how to get you out of the rock.
I don't know if I'll have as much strength out there as I do in here.
Maybe not. But would you rather be free instead of just stuck here?
I've never been free before, so I don't know what it's like. Can't really answer that question, silly.
How can I put this in a way? It can be scary.
Nothing scares
But-
me.
Well, that just means you're
I
brave.
keep people in a rock. I am the scary one.
That's fair. But I think you would find it a lot better to be outside of the rock. You can be scary outside of the rock, right?
But I don't know what's outside of the rock. So how do I know that I'm scarier?
You can take it from somebody who's a little older than you. Who's
You
seen a
realize I'm
lot?
so much older than you, right?
Well, I've never been in a rock before, as long as you have.
So why would you assume that you're older than me?
Fair enough. You got me there. But I have more experience, right?
You in this round.
With the outside world?
unicorn.
We just have to figure out how to set you free.
All right. Well, then
But-
you got to make a deal with me.
Okay.
When I'm out of here, you got to be my friend.
I can do that. I already consider you a friend, Slaneshi.
She takes the rock and puts it in your hand.
She'll hold her hand
Spit on
with
it.
the rock. Spit on it?
You see her spit on. You see her spit on her hand and then extend it to you.
Chipper just shrugs and and then she shakes it back. with the
And
spit
as you
hand.
shake her hand, you are brought back to your seat, and there's something in your hand, and it is an occupied soul gem.
Salava.
Salava?
You all see her sit up and say this.
What about Salava?
I have her.
Psycho lady.
Yes, psycho lady, but also the person that I was.
I imagine
Going to
Kaboom's
see.
like, oh, my wife.
My love.
I think I did it. I want to free
Icky?
everybody.
Good job.
You want to free everybody? Wait, what do you mean by everybody?
I want to free Slaneshi. I want to free Gaia. I want to free Ares. I want them to be able to
Anyone?
live without being trapped in these rocks.
That
What
could be
about Black
dangerous, Chipper. What did you say,
It-
Kaboom?
What about Trimoros?
You hear in the back of your head as you say that? Yes!
didn't get that far.
Did Slaneshi agree to lending her power to separate Alabaster and Ares?
Yes,
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
I did make a deal with her
What was the deal?
to set them free.
How free are we talking? Like the ability to leave the stone at will, or just remove them entirely from their realms?
Well, she just said that she just wanted to be free from the gems, so
I wonder
to be
if
our
Thundera-
friend.
I wonder if
You hear a
Thundera
bit
would
of
know,
tugging, Chipper.
Oh.
You forgot a part.
Oh, well, that's what I was getting to be our friends.
How does one be a friend with a concept?
Well, we're being friends with
The
concepts
way-
right now.
The way you make friends with anyone.
And also, they're not concepts. They're
They are
also
conceptual beings. There's a difference.
exactly.
I suppose.
I mean, they do have feelings.
All
They
right,
have personalities.
Who wants to go next? Axton, I believe you had a bit of a rapport.
Sure.
Oh, maybe Thundera would know the way to let them walk freely between their realm and the material plane.
Sure.
All right, so you step into the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you were basically doing what I was about to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. You step into the circle. It's closed
Domes
on
and
you.
shit. Dome and shit.
Will kill you, but not really. So you step into the circle, and you channel the stone, and you're in the inky black void again.
Okay.
What do you do?
Thundera, I'm here to talk.
Yes, I'm very busy. What is it?
Basically, no, your father's and Alabaster souls are basically in the same crystal, but not combined.
Hold on.
And
The door opens, and there's 2 chairs set up with tea.
Tea time.
I have to be comfortable to write down this information. Knowledge is very important.
agreed. I sit down.
What tea do you take?
Any kind.
That's a dangerous statement. I know of 3 billion teas.
Give me an interesting random one.
What flavor profile?
Sweet, but a little earthy, but with a little bit of sourness in it.
I know of one from a. Hold on, my cat is being a bitch. What do you want?
Fucking Gold Peak raspberry tea.
Oh my god.
I know of an interesting one from a realm, quite different than yours. She pours it. Give it a taste.
I drink it.
So you give it a sip, and it tastes exactly as you stated, but with a bit of profound feeling that you can't understand. And she explains that in that realm they drink feelings. That's profound sadness.
You feel that all the time.
I know, right?
I love that so much.
I'm sorry, bro.
You're-
That was like
No,
that was
you're
mean.
fucking right. You're fucking right, though.
My favorite is something called Orphan Tears. It's very sweetly salty.
Oh no.
I got.
I was literally just about to say tears.
Tears of the Damned.
I was gonna say tears of the.
Now,
Tears of
continue.
these, players.
Tears of the players. So.
Should have
like I
been.
said-
This one's called Nat 1.
Mm.
Big moment, Nat 1. So like I said, your father's and Alabaster's souls are in the same gem, but not binding yet. But Alabaster is gonna try to make it into combine those souls together because he is a lich now. Apparently. And we want to, yeah, and we want to see if we could unfuse Alabaster's soul from the soul gem to place it in a different soul gem so we could break it so we could kill him.
That would take quite a powerful soul gem. How do you assume that you could do this?
We don't.
That's anticlimactic.
But but also gonna need a lot of power, so I was told to ask, are you willing to help in the case?
What's in it for me?
What do you want? Other than knowledge that you most likely have. We go also try to set you possibly free from...
Yes, freedom and all that good stuff. But what do I want? I've never really thought about that question. Some would say the touch of a man. Others would say the feeling of love from one's family. But what do I want?
The above.
Say what?
Said all of the above. Lock in your answer.
I thought you said say a pup.
No, a puppy. Well, all of the above. That includes a puppy. That's included in the deal.
When she says a touch
Possibilities
of
are
a man,
endless.
when she says touch of a man, action would blush a little.
You're a man.
You have a wife.
I know, but still.
Can
it's
I
kind of
ask a
little
question,
awkward thing.
Zero? Is that because you
Yes.
blushed a little?
Yes,
That-
it's 100% because I blushed.
Damn.
But still, it's kind of a thing that you hear and go, "What? I'm the only man here."
True.
Someone on my level. Someone
dad.
equally as inquisitive as I.
I know somebody, but I don't think his wife would be happy.
His wife's dead. I know who you're speaking of, and now that you mention it, he would not be a bad choice. All right. My terms are such as this. I would like to marry the unicorn man. Do we have a deal?
Not, I choke on my tea.
Oh boy.
Not who as I was expecting. I was actually talking about Richard, but
Richard. And she flips through books. He's got children on the way. Children get in the way. I come to
Yeah.
know that the unicorn man's daughter is an adult at this point.
yes.
Then he's not bound by anything. I would like to keep him as my husband and pet.
Honestly, I
Say
don't
yes.
think-
Say fucking yes.
I could talk to him. I don't think you.
I need your answer right now.
Sure.
Deal. She shakes your hand.
Baby!
I
Let's
get,
go!
I get snap back to my body.
You do. And how did it go?
I now know what depression tastes like, and congratulations, you're now a husband.
I'm
What?
sorry?
What did
Excuse
you
me?
do? What?
She wants to marry and have your father as a husband and pet.
No.
You know,
Huh.
why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Well, if it's for the greater good.
We have to
Give me
accept
give me a
her.
persuasion check. I'll give you advantage.
She's a very
Think of all the
tall,
science you could do with
lovely.
her.
Go ahead, Zero.
She's very tall, lovely, and very, very, very smart, and has knowledge of everything.
26.
Oh,
of
God,
all
I have
the
to roll
science you
against the
could do.
26. The way you said that, by the way, this, I want you to know, very scary. That is
As it
a
should be.
fucking 4.
Yeah, baby. For the greater good. Oh,
But your mother.
well,
Would want
I
you
think-
to be happy.
well,
Richard, you're supposed to be on my side.
I think Mom
Yeah.
wouldn't mind it if it's for the greater good.
I'm on the greater good side.
You're the only one I had, Richard.
You have me for everything else besides this.
I got betrayed. All right, fine. I suppose my hands are tied.
Literally.
Zero or Axon, you hear in the back of your head, oh, they will be.
Oh.
Ooh, rude.
Oh.
My dad's getting late tonight. R.I.P.
When she says that, I just start coughing again.
You can
Bring
still
out the
taste
whiskey
the
chains.
sadness.
I can still taste it.
Yeah, it's quite bittersweet.
And I think with that hilarious note, that's where we're going to actually end tonight.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair
So
enough.
everybody, I thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's going to be super awesome. It's been a long time and I've been very sad since we haven't been able to play D&D with conflicts and stuff,
we
but I
are
want to get back to it. But yes, and as always, my name is Brian FRG. That's not my name anymore. My name is undetermined at this point. It has been
Shut
D&D, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.